Hello everybody, I am Jimmy Jam 100. I'm doing a Redstone tutorial. You're probably thinking right now, what the hell is this thing? I would be thinking the same thing, because let's be honest here, what the hell is this thing? But what this is it was primarily meant as one sec, let me turn down my sound, because those repeaters can get pretty annoying. It was primarily made for an AFK XP farm, where you can just sit right here, furnaces burning, get food for XP. And what I've noticed from doing this is that food does not give you a lot of XP. In fact, like, cooking 10 food gives you like half a level and like 1/16 of a level at level 16. So that's now a secondary function, and the primary function is giving you food. I'd like to start out with saying that this is like my first Redstone build, so you could probably make a more compact version of this, but this is pretty much the basic idea. Okay. It starts out with, there's chickens in here. I don't really care how you get the chickens. You can put 2 in, breed them and stuff. And they're standing on carpet that's in droppers. This is a 2 thick wall, because I've noticed that with a 1 thick wall, they can actually, like, if there's like a bunch of chickens, they can actually phase through the wall and kind of like escape. But where is it? There should be Spencers or hoppers around here somewhere. But anyways, so there's hoppers under where the chickens stand. The hoppers get put into these droppers, which this repeater powers this dropper as a powered block, which also powers this dropper and the dropper below it, right there. And then this hopper fits into this dropper and then powers this. So pretty much it goes all the way up, and then it goes into this dispenser, which shoots out the eggs that's gathered from those chickens. So what you get here is you get something that automatically like breeds chickens. And then if the chickens lay eggs, the eggs come out of here because there's a little dispenser over there. The walls here make it so it doesn't spew out all the place. The first hopper is for raw chicken, because when we kill them, we want raw chicken separate from the feathers and the eggs. So the first is for raw chicken. The way you do a little separator is you have comparator here, and once it gives a 2 redstone signal, which means it gets 1 more chicken in it, it will power this repeater, which will go around here, power this torch, which will stop powering this hopper, which makes it so chicken can come into it. Alright, but if you don't understand like all this stuff, you should like watch more basic redstone tutorials, because I don't really have time to explain every last thing. So after it sorts out raw chicken from dead chickens, then it goes into feathers. The feathers is just a hopper with a bunch of feathers in it, so eggs can't come in, but they don't actually go anywhere. then there's this place which has nothing in it, and the only other thing that would go in here would be eggs. So this is where eggs go. After the eggs go in here, they have this dropper carried up. These droppers carry it up. Well, actually, I'll get into that later. That's one of the more complicated parts. Oh, there's a chicken in here. But anyways, the raw chicken goes to that dropper, which carries it through the water into these hoppers, which carries it into the furnaces. And then, yeah, it cooks it while you're just AFK right here. Or if you're on a server and this chunk's loaded, like at where spawn is, because chunks are always loaded at spawn. So if you build this at spawn, it'll just be giving you chicken forever. And so yeah, now the most complicated part is how you kill it. The way I'm killing it is I have a dispenser here filled with instant damage 2, hopper here, instant damage 2, pretty much instant damage 2. The hardest part about this build, besides like getting all the hoppers and stuff, is gonna be getting all these instant damage 2 potions, cause you're gonna need a lot of them. So pretty much once you have those, it's pretty much this. But the hardest part for me was figuring out how I would do the timing, because let's be honest, it's like if I wanted to have like a huge row like this, but like that went on for much longer, it would take up a lot of darn space, and like you need a lot of repeaters for that. So what I did was I calculated timing by using eggs. What happens is when the eggs come into here, they go up here, as I was saying before, and they go into this hopper right here. Now, when this hopper gets a certain amount of eggs in it, I don't know the exact number, but you can figure it out, it will activate this repeater, which will activate this dispenser, which will throw the instant damage potion. And then the way you make it so it removes some eggs is by putting a redstone signal that goes up to here, which is the same distance to here. It's just different direction. And you have all this. So once this gets powered, it turns off this redstone lamp, which makes it so this hopper can get items. Because if a hopper is not, like how you see this hopper is facing that direction, that means it will store under it unless it's powered, which it is powered. So this redstone signal will turn off the redstone torch. And once it turns off the redstone torch, less will be in there. And it will turn off this redstone signal. And it will have this huge line of repeaters that like the delay of how much eggs until it turns back on. I've noticed that the more efficient, or the more repeaters you have here, the more efficient, like in chicken getting wise and instant damage using wise it is, because that means the more eggs it'll need again until it activates again. You don't want it to be too long, because then what ends up happening is there's too much chickens in here, and it'll just like lag the hell out of whatever you're on. So, yeah, that's pretty much my build. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. One thing, I should turn Skype on to busy, but one thing that'll be hard about this is getting all the hoppers. So this is not made for like if you're cheap or anything. Like if you're like just starting out in the world and you're like, I need food right away. This is just like if you're like bored one day and you want to get food. this world may be in the description. The coal goes from there into here. And that's about it. Thank you for watching.